Good morning, Qigong practitioners. It's great to see you. Welcome to Thursday morning medical Qigong practice. My name is Mary Francis. I'm one of Imaging Always medical Qigong students. It's so good to see you guys. All right, so today is Thursday, so we are doing the basic 8 today. So why don't we go ahead and get started with the not three line relaxation technique. It's the circular breathing. We're going to be doing the circular breathing. So let's go ahead and warm up. Opening up, feet are hip width, shoulder width apart, settling into the space. Tip of the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth. We're taking a few moments just to settle in, allowing ourselves to relax into the moment, bringing our awareness to the bottoms of the feet, allowing them to relax, melting the tissues into the earth, softening the knees, relaxing the low back, dropping the tailbone. So we have some space in that lumbar spine. Relaxing the shoulders, softening the jaw. As mentioned before, the tip of the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth, enforcing that connection between the front of the body and the back of the body. And the very top of the head, reaching up to the sky just a little bit. Maybe opening just a little bit. Allowing the arms to float out from the sides of the torso. And closing the eyes. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the lower dantian, allowing it to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to flow down to the perineum. Inhaling, guiding the energy up to the big spine point. Exhaling, allowing the energy to pool at the center of the palms. Inhaling, lower dantian. Exhaling, perineum. Inhaling, big spine point. Exhaling, palms of the hands. Inhaling, lower dantian. Exhaling, perineum. Inhaling, big spine point. Exhaling, palms of the hands. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace, following this circular route. Allowing the mind to relax into the exercise. The breath to relax the body. And chi to flow freely within the circular route. Getting ready to start finishing up. Lowering the arms, gently opening the eyes, and closing, bringing that left foot back to the right. Okay, before we move on to the basic 8 quick reminders, if any of the exercises cause pain or discomfort, please feel free to modify them. These are your exercises, meaning that through your breath work and your exploration, expression of the exercises, they become your own. We don't want to move into pain because we don't want to create more chi and blood stagnation. We want to alleviate chi and blood stagnation. We want to regulate the chi and activate the blood. So pain is not your friend. I may have heard that once or twice in gymnastics. Pain is your best friend. Not the case, definitely not the case here. The breath and the mind intent. So where the mind goes, the chi follows. Meaning that even if you are doing these exercises very subtly, you're still having a very powerful response with the chi. You can even sit still, imagining going over in the mind's eye the exercise with the breath, and you can get really fantastic, wonderful results from that. What else? I think that's it. Just have fun. If these exercises are new to you, don't feel like you have to learn all of them all at once. The more you practice them, the more familiar they become. So basic 8, we're starting out with the lung and large intestines exercise. Opening up, feet are hip width, shoulder width apart, a little wider is fine. Backs of the hands come together. Inhaling. And exhaling. In. And out. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. Out. Inhaling. And exhaling. Continuing on at your own pace, allowing your breath to guide the movements. Moving faster or slower. Enjoying the freedom within the movement. Getting ready to finish up. And getting ready to close. Closing. For our spleen stomach exercise, we start with the feet together. If you want to take an extra breath at the center of the exercise, you can. That's the modification. The classical way is to move directly from one side to the next. So it's your choice. I'm doing the classical one today with a bit of a modification at the beginning. So I'm inhaling, exhaling, in, and out. If you want to take an extra breath here, classically, we move straight to the other side. Getting ready to finish up. And close. Our heart small intestines exercise. Gathering. Inhaling. Exhaling. Getting ready to finish up. And closing. Our kidney urinary bladder exercise. Inhaling. Pausing the breath. And exhaling. Allowing the movements to be as effortless as possible. Getting ready to finish up. Closing. Our pericardium Sanjiao exercise. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Allowing each movement and each moment to flow into the next. Getting ready to finish up. And closing. Our liver gallbladder exercise. The eyes nice and wide. Inhaling. And exhaling. Getting ready to finish up. And closing. Our Ren channel exercise. When you do the modified version first, you might want to take a quick check with your surroundings to make sure that you're not going to run into anything. Modified version. Inhaling. Exhaling. And the classical version, keeping in mind that these exercises are fun. Leaving behind any expectations one might have. Getting ready to finish up. And closing. And then our dew channel exercise. As I always say before this exercise, protect the low back, make the exercise as subtle as you need to, or as you want to, keeping in mind that once again, we want to help regulate the chi and activate the blood. And the mind intent, the breath work is the most important, or are the most important components of these exercises. So we want to be able to feel good while we're doing the exercises, enjoying the exercise. I'm going to do the modified breath version first. Inhaling as we elevate to the left. Exhaling to the center. Inhaling to the right. Classically, we inhale all the way left to the left and exhale all the way to the right. Allowing that space between the palms to float from side to side. Getting ready to finish up. And closing. Keeping the feet together so we can retain all that wonderful energy you've been cultivating over the past half hour. Bringing the palms together to generate some of that warmth. Transferring a little bit of that chi to the palms. Bringing the palms to the lower dantian, that space 3 to 4 finger breaths beneath the belly button. Closing the eyes. Inhaling, guiding, and gathering all that wonderful chi into the lower dantian, filling it up with energy. Exhaling, allowing the energy to settle and store so that you may use it throughout the rest of your day. Inhaling, guiding, gathering all the chi into the lower dantian, filling it up with energy. Exhaling, allowing the energy to settle and store so it is there for you for the rest of your day. Thank you so much, amazing, wonderful people. If you want to stick around, we're going to be practicing our seasonal exercise. This is the last day of the fall 5th exercise in the series. The cold dew. Tonight we get to learn the 6th, the 6th exercise. Henry's going to be teaching the class at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Coast time. So please contact Henry through Meetup. If you want to attend the class, it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be 30 minutes. So we'll be done by 6 p.m. Once again, Pacific time. And then we'll start the 6th set tomorrow. I'm going to take a quick sip. Readjusting pants for crossword. Kaylee has come by to assist. Okay, so we're sitting cross-legged, or however it feels good to you. I know I say it over and over and over again, but it's true. You want to be able to be relaxed. So if you can be relaxed in full lotus position, that's awesome. If it's half lotus, that's terrific. If it's simple cross-legged and you sit on a little elevation because your knees demand it, yes. And then if none of these work and you simply want to cross one leg over the other, that's perfect. And if none of those options feel good to you, go ahead and sit in a chair. It's all good. You just want to be relaxed. So, elongating the spine, so that the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth. Taking our hands into loose baby fists. Closing the eyes. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Allowing the breath to deeply enter the body. And exit freely. Allowing the mind to relax into the breath. And gently opening the eyes. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. Out. In. Out. Inhaling. And exhaling. Continuing on 3 more times at your own pace. or the closing set of exercises. And placing our hands one on top of the other. Traditionally, men place their left hand on top and traditionally place their right hand on top. Thumbs are connected. Then we're going to be biting our teeth. So that's a simple pressing of the teeth. 36 times traditionally for men, 24 times traditionally for women. And then we're going to take our tongue, swirling it around in our mouth, 9 times clockwise, 9 times counterclockwise, taking all that wonderful, precious saliva that we've generated within the mouth, swishing it between the teeth 36 times. That's for everyone. Then we'll be swallowing that saliva in thirds, allowing each third to come down to the lower dantian, settle and store, or then moving on to the second third and third third. And finally, we're going to be closing on our own. So you'll simply close your eyes using the mind intent, the mind eye. We're going to gather all that wonderful chi that we've been cultivating over the past 45 minutes or so, bringing it to its happy home into the lower dantian so it can settle and store so that it may be used for your body, your channels, the tissues, the organ systems, your mind and your heart for the rest of the day. Here we go. Thank you so very, very much, Qigong family.